They'd spent the whole meal trading forced choice questions. He preferred Coke over Pepsi, hot over cold, and adventure vacations over beach lazing. He liked his books in paper, his music with an edge, coleslaw on his hot dogs, and mustard-based barbecue sauce over slow-roasted beef. As if everybody in the universe didn't know, barbecue meant tomato-based sauce on pork. "Potato salad," he said. "Chunky or creamy?" Before Carly could open her mouth, the answer came from above. "Oh, definitely creamy," Jessie drawled, appearing at the end of their table. She wore sweatpants in grungy gray and a tank top fitted so snugly that the only thing left to the imagination was the exact shade of her skin beneath the fabric. As they turned their gazes her way, she zipped her sweat jacket halfway up before sliding onto the bench beside Carly. "I didn't expect to see you here." Carly squirmed inside at her friend's probing gaze, but pulled off a pretty good shrug, she thought. "We were downtown anyway, so we decided to stop for dinner." When she continued to stare, Carly gestured across the table. "Dane, you remember Jessie?" Jessie turned that way, too, leaning across to offer her hand. "Of course he does, doll. No one forgets Jesse Lawrence, and Jessie never forgets a handsome caveman." His smile seemed forced to Carly, though she doubted Jessie noticed. He shook hands with her, didn't pull away when she held on a tad longer than necessary, and said a quiet hello. Carly would have assured him that Jessie didn't bite, but she didn't know for sure it was true. The girl was bold, but she was also a solid friend. She flirted with everyone and carried through with no one. And it wasn't as if this was a date she was interrupting. Hanging out was just hanging out. It didn't imply any interest beyond the general fun kind. He hadn't suggested dinner, she had. When he took her home, he might walk to the door with her. He might even go inside for a cup of coffee or something. But he wouldn't kiss her goodnight because this wasn't a date. But if he did, she hadn't been kissed by a man in so very long. "Live upstairs and one building over," Jessie was saying when Carly tuned back in. "Between Serena's and all the other restaurants around here, I don't have to ever cook if I don't want to." She elbowed Carly. "And I generally don't want to, do I?" "She lives on fast food and takeout," Carly agreed. "So do you, darlin'." To Dane, Jessie said, "It's so nice seeing her outside of the Three Amigos. Before you came along, the Margarita Club was her only social life. We're fun, trust me, but we are not her type." Carly's cheeks flushed and she pinched Jessie under the table, but her friend's grin didn't waver. Bumping her foot didn't bring a response either. Then she looked under the table. "You're wearing flip-flops." Jessie shrugged. "I just finished treating myself to a pedicure. You can't expect me to screw that up by putting shoes on. Besides, I was only outside for 5 seconds. A voice called from across the room, and Jessie flowed to her feet in one fluid motion. "That's my food. An Angus burger, extra crispy fries, a piece of pecan pie with vanilla ice cream, and a slice of carrot cake. Yum!" "I hope your heart doesn't explode," Carly said dryly. Jessie's only response was a wave over her head as she walked off. Where does she put it all? Carly watched her a moment before shifting her gaze to Dane. His smile was gone, but so was the tension that had made him look so stiff. "She eats, and I put on weight. It's one of the mysteries of the universe." His smile slowly reappeared. "You know, most guys like curves." Sweet, innocent pleasure flooded through her. It wasn't just the smile or just the words, but the combination made her feel. She didn't even know what to call it. Appreciated? Reassured? Flattered? Rather than find the right word, she feigned a forlorn look. Not fashion designing guys, or Hollywood guys, or modeling guys. Maybe not, but real guys do. Thanks. I'll keep telling myself that.